and welcome to Swayam MOOC Basic Introduction course in Kannada. Namaskara students, I am Varsha T. Nayak, your guide on this amazing journey of learning Kannada. As you already know, this course is designed to make your learning experience engaging, fun and effective. In our previous lessons, we explored the Kannada alphabet or Kannada Aksharamale in detail. By now, I hope you are comfortable identifying and pronouncing all the letters of the Kannada script. This foundational knowledge is crucial because today we are going to take the next exciting step in our learning journey, that is understanding Kannada clusters, or we simply call them as Vattakshara. Before we dive into the main lesson, let's do a quick and fun word identification game. Padagalu or words will appear randomly on the screen and you will have just 3 seconds to recognize them. After that, I will read them out for you. This will help reinforce your familiarity with the Kannada script while keeping the learning process interactive and engaging. Are you ready? Let's get started. Ala, Alaya, Anka, Ankura, Karu, Karu, Laya, Laya, Kuru, Kuru, Kayu, Kayaka, Naru, Nuru, Nuku, Nulu, Ili, Iru, Ingu, Ingala, Jhari, Sari, Rani, Nani, Nai, Kai, Miru, Miyu, Mungaru, Muru, Jokali, Jogi, Joru, Jodu. Well, that was a fun and interesting game, wasn't it? You played so well. Congratulations on that. Now, let's move on to today's topic. In today's topic, we will see the introduction to the Kannada clusters or Vattakshara. In Kannada, clusters, also called as Vattakshara, can occur when 2 or more consonants combine to form a single unit. This lesson will introduce you to the first type of Kannada clusters where the primary letter retains its original shape and the secondary consonant is written slightly below to the right in a smaller form. In this category, the primary letter remains dominant while the secondary consonant appears as a small attachment, maintaining a similar structure. This is one of the fundamental ways Kannada letters combine to form words, and understanding this will greatly enhance your reading and writing skills. By the end of today's lesson, you will understand the concept of the first type of clusters in Kannada, that is Vattaksharada Prathama Prakara. Vattaksharada Prathama Prakara. Also, you will identify common clusters and their usage in words or Padagalali Balake. Also, you will practice reading and writing these clusters with confidence. So let's begin our exciting exploration of Kannada clusters. Stay focused, bhagavahisi and enjoy everything on this beautiful language journey. Let's get started. So, understanding Swajatiya and Vijatiya Vattakshara in Kannada clusters goes like this. In Kannada script, Vattakshara refers to the conjunct consonants where 2 or more consonants combine to form a single unit, as I already mentioned. These conjuncts can be categorized into 2 types based on the nature of the consonants involved. The first one is Swajatiya Vattakshara, conjuncts formed by the repeating the same consonant. The second type is Vijatiya Vattakshara, that is the conjuncts formed by combining different consonants. Understanding the distinction between these two types is crucial for correct pronunciation, spelling and fluency in Kannada reading and writing. Let's explore them in detail. Swajatiya Vattakshara, conjuncts with the same letter. The term Swajatiya means of the same kind. In the context of Kannada clusters, this refers to the conjunct consonants where the same letter is repeated in its subscript form or Vattakshara. These are also known as germinated clusters because they involve the doubling of the consonant sound. Examples of Swajatiya Vattakshara: K plus K plus A, K; G plus G plus A, G; T plus T plus A, T; Dh plus Dh plus A, Dh; P plus P plus A, P. These clusters follow a germination rule, meaning the consonant is pronounced with a longer or reinforced sound, much like double consonants in English. For example, happy, bigger, like that. In the cluster 1, we will study these letters. J plus A becomes Ja, like Ajja, Bojju, Ujjuga, Gajjari, Kajja, Sajju, Kajjaya, Sajja, Ujju, Majjige, Ajji, Gejje, Sajjige, Kajji, Hejje, Hejjenu, Bajji, Gojju, Ijjodu, Sajje, Bijje, Ajjampura. Next we have T plus A, which becomes Ta, like Betta, Jatti, Lattanige, Ghatta, Tutti, Puttani, Atta, Rotti, Kuttani, Sotta, Guttu, Kattalu, Putti, Huttu, Tottilu. Next we have N plus A, which becomes Na, like Anna, Ginna, Chonna, Chinna, Banna, Sanna, Sunna, Unnu, Kanni, Kannu, Mannu, Hannu, Hennu, Kannali, Kannidu, Kanniru, Kannota, Tanniru, Mannole. Next we have B plus A, which becomes Ba, like Abba, Dabba, Abbara, Kibbotte, Hebbuli, Kabba, Mabbu, Ibbani, Chibbalu, Hebburu, Kabbu, Subbi, Ibbadi, Dabbala, Tabbu, Habbu, Kabbina, Tabbali, Dibba, Hubbu, Kabbiga, Bobbidu. Next we have V plus A, which becomes Va, like Avva, Devva, Suvale, Tove, ಸುವಿ, ನವ್ವಾಲೆ, ಟುವಿ, ಕವ್ವಾಲಿ. Now that you have a clear understanding of the first cluster group, let's take a closer look at its structure and usage. In this group, the same letter is repeated as an Vattakshara or conjunct consonant for the primary letter. This means that both the base consonant and the subscript consonant are identical, creating a uniform and consistent pronunciation pattern. To deepen your understanding, we will now explore additional words and sentences that incorporate this pattern. By reading and practicing these examples, you will develop a stronger grasp of how these clusters function in real-world usage. Once you are more comfortable with these concepts, we will move forward to expand your vocabulary, introducing new words and their meanings to further enhance your language skills. Let's begin. Sajjana, ಮಜ್ಜನ, ಕಜ್ಜಾಯ, ಕಜ್ಜಿ, ಜಜ್ಜಿ, ಬಜ್ಜಿ, ಗಜ್ಜರಿ, ಸಜ್ಜಿಗೆ, ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆ, ಸಜ್ಜಿಗೆ, ಬೊಜ್ಜು, ಗೊಜ್ಜು, ಗಜ್ಜುಗ, ಹೆಜ್ಜೇನು, ಕಟ್ಟೆ, ಮೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಬೆಟ್ಟು, ಹುಟ್ಟು, ಹಿಟ್ಟು, ಜುಟ್ಟು, ಕಿಟ್ಟಿ, ಪಟ್ಟಿ, ಜುಟ್ಟು, ಕಟ್ಟು, ಚಿಟ್ಟೆ, ಬಟ್ಟೆ, ಕಟ್ಟೆ, ತಟ್ಟೆ, ತಂಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಒಬ್ಬಟ್ಟು, ಹುಟ್ಟೂರು, ಕೊಟ್ಟೂರು, ಬಿಟ್ಟಂಗಾಲ, ಸೊಟ್ಟಂಬಟ್ಟ, ಬಣ್ಣ, ಸುಣ್ಣ, ತಣ್ಣಗೆ, ಬಣ್ಣನೆ, ಕಣ್ಣೀರು, ತಣ್ಣೀರು, ಹಣ್ಣು, ಕಣ್ಣು, ಹೆಣ್ಣು, ಗಿಣ್ಣು, ಉಬ್ಬರ, ಅಬ್ಬರ, ತಬ್ಬಲಿ, ಹೆಬ್ಬುಲಿ, ದಿಬ್ಬ, ಇಬ್ಬರು, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ, ಕಬ್ಬಿಗ, ಹಬ್ಬು, ಗಬ್ಬು, ಒಬ್ಬೆ, ಬೊಬ್ಬೆ, ಹೆಬ್ಬೆಟ್ಟು, ಹೆಬ್ಬೇವು, ಕಿಬ್ಬೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಕಬ್ಬೊನ್ನು, ನಿಂಗವ್ವ, ನಾಗವ್ವ. Let's read some sentences. ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಅಜ್ಜನಿಗೆ ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಳು. ಅಜ್ಜನಿಗೆ ಬಜ್ಜಿ ತಿಂದು ಬೊಜ್ಜು ಬಂದಿತು. ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಮೊಟ್ಟೆ ತಿಂದ. ಅಟ್ಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಒಟ್ಟೋಣ. ಅಣ್ಣ ಬಣ್ಣ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತಂದನು. ರಾಜರು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಣ್ಣಿಗಾಗಿ ಹೋರಾಡಿ ಮಣ್ಣಾದರು. ಅಣ್ಣ ದೊಣ್ಣೆಯಿಂದ ಬಡಿದು ಹಣ್ಣು ಉದುರಿಸಿದ. ಸುಬ್ಬ ಸುಬ್ಬಿಗೆ ಕಬ್ಬು ತಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟನು. ಕಚೇರಿ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ಹೆಬ್ಬೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ತಬ್ಬಿಬ್ಬಾದರು. ಸುಬ್ಬಣ್ಣ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಕಾಸಿ ಸುಬ್ಬಿಯ ಕೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟು ಬೊಬ್ಬೆ ಬರಿಸಿದ. ಒಬ್ಬರ ಮೇಲೊಬ್ಬರು ಕೊಬ್ಬರಿ ಜಜ್ಜಿದರು. ನೀಲವ್ವ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಾಗ ಸುವ್ವಿ ಸುವ್ವಾಲೆ ಸುವ್ವಾಲಾಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹಾಡಿದರು. ರಂಗವ್ವ ಸುಬ್ಬಣ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿ ಬಡಿಸಿದಳು. Let's look at the vocabulary. ಅಜ್ಜ grandfather, ಅಜ್ಜಿ grandmother, ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆ buttermilk, ನಿಟ್ಟುಸಿರು sigh of relief, ಕಣ್ಣೀರು tears, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ iron, ಹೆಬ್ಬೆಟ್ಟು thumb, ಉಬ್ಬರ tide, ಗೊಬ್ಬರ fertilizer, ಕಬ್ಬು sugarcane, ಸಜ್ಜ attic, ಕಜ್ಜಿ Skin disease. Bhaji, eatable or pakoda. Now, let me introduce you to the non-germinated clusters or Vijatiya Vattakshara, that is conjuncts with different letters. The term Vijatiya means of different kind. In this category, the conjunct cluster is formed by combining two different consonants rather than repeating the same one. Unlike Svajatiya Vattakshara, which are germinated, these clusters involve a smooth transition from one consonant to another without doubling. Example of Vijatiya Vattakshara. B plus J plus A, J. T plus V plus A, Twa. K plus L plus A, Kla. Gh plus N plus A, Gna. Sa plus Ma plus A, Sma. Unlike Svajatiya clusters, these are non-germinated and require clear pronunciation to differentiate them from the simple constant pairs. For example, Sma in Smarane must be pronounced smoothly as Sma rather than separately as Sama. In Kannada phonetics, consonant clusters play a crucial role in pronunciation and writing. Clusters can broadly be classified into germinated, double consonant sounds and non-germinated, non-repetitive consonant combinations. In this session, we will focus on non-germinated clusters, their formation, pronunciation and significance in Kannada script. Let's understand non-germinated clusters. Non-germinated clusters consist of two different consonants joined together without repetition of the same consonant. Unlike germinated clusters where the consonant is doubled, non-germinated clusters involve distinct consonants appearing together in a single syllable. For example, the word kubja contains a non-germinated cluster ja, where ba and ja combine without repetition. Let us go through pronunciation and representation. Pronunciation is a key factor in identifying and correctly representing non-germinated clusters. In spoken Kannada, clarity in articulation determines whether a cluster should be written in a germinated or non-germinated form. These clusters often arise due to Sanskrit loanwords and natural phonetic evolution in the language. Some consonants do not form germinated clusters at all and always appear in non-germinated forms. For instance, certain retroflex and palatal sounds prefer non-germination due to their phonetic properties. Non-germinated cluster representation is as follows. B plus J becomes J, like Kubja, Abja, Shadja, Kubje. Similarly, J plus Nya becomes Gnya, Jnana, Vijnana, Yajna, Agne, Gnapaka, Vignapane. The special case of Nya. A unique aspect of non-germinated clusters in Kannada is the behavior of the letter Nya. Unlike other consonants, Nya does not occur with any letter except Ja. This means that the only valid conjunct involving Nya is Ja plus Nya, which is Gnya. This combination is frequently seen in words like Jnana, Jnana, which means knowledge. No other consonant can combine with Nya, making it an exception in the system of Kannada clusters. Vijatiya Vattakshara, J plus V plus A becomes Jva, Jwalanta, Jwara, Jwale, Ujjwala. Vijatiya Vattakshara, Sh plus T plus A becomes Shta, Kashta, Ishta, Nashta, Ashtu, Ishtu, Yashtu, Ashtami, Dushta, Koshtaka, Ashtavarana, ಅಷ್ಟಕ, ಅಷ್ಟಾಂಗ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರು. ವಿಜಾತಿಯ ಒತ್ತಕ್ಷರ ಶ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಶ್ನ. ಲೈಕ್ ಉಷ್ಣ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ವಿಷ್ಣು, ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ, ಪಾಟ್ನಾ. ವಿಜಾತಿಯ ಒತ್ತಕ್ಷರ ಗ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಬ. ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಗ್ಬಲ, ಬುದ್ಬುದ, ಉಲ್ಬಣ, ಬಲ್ಬು, ಅಕ್ಬರ, ತೋಳ್ಬಲ. ವಿಜಾತಿಯ ಒತ್ತಕ್ಷರ ಕ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವ. ಪಕ್ವ, ಲಕ್ವ, ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ, ಸ್ವರ. ಧ್ವನಿ, ಸ್ವಭಾವ, ಸ್ವಂತ. Please note the conjunct kha does not occur in Kannada as a germinated doubled form. Kannada, like other Dravidian languages, follows specific phonetic rules that govern consonant clusters. However, kha does appear in conjuncts with other consonants in rare cases. Examples include utkhanana, utkhanana, excavation. Also, skhalana, skhalana, slipping or falling. These words are typically of Sanskrit origin where kha follows tha or sa in an conjunct. Such combinations are uncommon in native Kannada words but occur due to Sanskrit borrowings. Now that you have a clear understanding of the first cluster group, let's take a closer look at Vijatiya Vattakshara, heterogeneous conjunct consonants, and their structure. Unlike the previous group, where the same letter was repeated, this category consists of different consonants coming together to form a conjunct. These clusters often appear in words borrowed from Sanskrit and can sometimes create complex pronunciation patterns. To deepen your understanding, we will now explore additional words and sentences that incorporate these combinations. By reading and practicing these examples, you will develop a stronger grasp of how these clusters function in real-world usage. Once you are comfortable with these concepts, we will move forward to expand your vocabulary, introducing new words and their meanings to further enhance your language skills. Let's begin. ಕಣ್ವ ಋಷಿ ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾತಿಯನ್ನು ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಮಾತನಾಡಿಸಿದ. ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವೇಗವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿವೆ. ಕುಬ್ಜ ಕುಬ್ಜೆಯರು ಸನ್ನೆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದರು. ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಉಷ್ಣ ಮಾಪಕದಿಂದ ಉಷ್ಣವನ್ನು ಅಳೆದನು. ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಅಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕೇಡು ನೋಡಯ್ಯ. ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ವಾಗ್ಬಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟಮಿಯ ದಿನ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಷ್ಟವಾಯಿತು? ಡಾಕ್ಟರು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಮೃಷ್ಟಾನ್ನ ಭೋಜನ ತಿಂದರು. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ವೊಕ್ಯಾಬ್ಯುಲರಿ. ಕುಬ್ಜ, ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಅಬ್ಜ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ. ಜ್ಞಾನ, ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್. ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಯಜ್ಞ, ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್. ಆಜ್ಞಾಪನೆ, ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಜ್ಞಾಪನ, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್. ಇಷ್ಟ, ವಿಶ್ ಆರ್ ಲೈಕ್. ನಷ್ಟ, ಲಾಸ್. ಎಷ್ಟು, ಹೌ ಮಚ್. ಅಷ್ಟಮಿ, 8th. ದುಷ್ಟ, ಕ್ರೂಯಲ್. ಕೋಷ್ಟಕ, ಚಾರ್ಟ್. ಅಷ್ಟಕ, 8th. ಅಷ್ಟಾಂಗ, 8 branch. ಉಷ್ಣ, heat. ಕೃಷ್ಣ, black or Krishna. Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. Vagbala, power of speech. Ulbana, severe or increase. Tolbala, strength. Tejasvi, brilliant. Tapasvi, saint. Shashwata, permanent. ಉದ್ವೇಗ excitement, ಉಜ್ವಲ bright, ತತ್ವ philosophy, ಕೊತ್ವಾಲ police officer, ಅನ್ವಯ applicable, ಸ್ವಂತ own, ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ receive, ಸ್ವಾಗತ welcome, ಪಕ್ವ ripened, ಲಕ್ವ paralysis, ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ faith, ಸ್ವರ voice, ಧ್ವನಿ sound, ಸ್ವಭಾವ nature or behavior, ಮಹತ್ವ importance, ಧ್ವಜ flag, ಜ್ವರ fever, ದ್ವೈತ dual or dualistic, ಅದ್ವೈತ non-dualistic, ಜ್ವಲಂತ burning. Special note: the unique behavior of nya. One of the unique cases in Vijatiya Vattakshara is nya, which never forms conjuncts with any letter except ja. The only valid combination is ja plus nya, which is gnya. This occurs in words like jnana or knowledge, agnya, which means ignorant. Also we have vijnana, which means science. This is an exception to normal cluster formation and must be remembered as a special rule in Kannada orthography. Importance of understanding these clusters: enhances reading fluency. Proper recognition of Vattakshara helps in smooth pronunciation. Prevents spelling mistakes. Miswriting a cluster example using a single consonant instead of a conjunct can change meanings, improves writing skills. Many Kannada words, especially those from Sanskrit, require knowledge of these clusters. Aids in phonetic importance. Helps differentiate between short and long consonants. Swajatiya and Vijatiya Vattakshara are essential components of Kannada script, playing a vital role in pronunciation and spelling. While Swajatiya clusters involve the repetition of the same consonant, Vijatiya clusters combine different consonants to form a smooth transition. Recognizing and practicing these patterns will significantly enhance your Kannada reading and writing skills. To summarize, in this lesson, we explored the concept of Vattakshara or Kannada clusters, where two or more consonants combine to form a single unit. We began with a fun word identification game to reinforce Kannada script familiarity. Then we introduced the two main types of conjunct consonants, that is, Swajatiya Vattakshara, clusters formed by repeating the same consonants such as kha, gha and bha. These are germinated clusters where the consonant sound is lengthened. Then we studied Vijatiya Vattakshara, which is the clusters formed by combining different consonants such as ja, tva and kla. These non-germinated clusters involve a smooth transition between different consonants. We also examined the unique case of gnya, where the letter nya only combines with ja, as seen in words like jnana. I have already mentioned this earlier. Through reading exercises and vocabulary expansion, we strengthened our understanding of how these clusters function in real-world Kannada usage. To conclude, mastering Kannada clusters is essential for improving reading fluency, pronunciation, and writing accuracy. By understanding the difference between germinated and non-germinated clusters, that is, Swajatiya and Vijatiya Vattaksharas, learners can enhance their grasp of Kannada phonetics and structure. Keep practicing these clusters in words and sentences to build confidence. In the next lesson, we will further explore advanced conjuncts and their applications in Kannada script. Keep learning, keep practicing, and enjoy your journey with Kannada. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.